We thank you that you refuse to forget us.
For us, employment is synonymous with peace.
There can't be social justice without a social contract.
ILO is the only organization that I know that brings the government, the employer, and the employee together.
To build a united, prosperous, integrated Africa at peace with itself.
Organisation internationale du travail, institution dévouée depuis sa création en 1919 à promouvoir le travail décent et la justice sociale à travers le monde. L'OIT aujourd'hui, c'est 187 pays, dont la Côte d'Ivoire depuis 1960.
Dont Madagascar. Vous savez ce qu'il revient à faire? Mais bien sûr, il faut applaudir. Merci.
The ILO in Africa. For 60 years, promoting rights at work, encouraging decent employment opportunities, enhancing social protection, and strengthening social dialogue in 54 African member states. The first office of the ILO in Africa was established in 1959 in Lagos, Nigeria, followed closely by the first African regional meeting in the following year. The rapid decolonization of the 1960s saw Africa emerge as a new and powerful influence on the policies and work of the ILO. A case in point, in 1964, the International Labour Conference unanimously called on the South African government to recognize and fulfill its undertaking to respect the freedom and dignity of all human beings by renouncing its policy of apartheid. Decades later, Nelson Mandela recalled that bold action during the 77th session of the ILC, where he paid tribute to the ILO for its support.
Let me assure you that despite the thickness of the prison walls, all of us on Robben Island and other jails could hear your voices demanding our release very clearly.
In 1965, the ILO was the first UN agency to sign a Memorandum of Understanding with what is today the African Union, and fully supports Agenda 2063, the continent's master plan for transforming Africa into the global powerhouse of the future. That agenda aspires to an Africa based on a model of good governance, a model the ILO, in partnership with UNDP, helped to establish over 40 years ago through the African Regional Labour Administration Centres of Arlac, Cradat and Aclé. Today, they continue to deliver training, research and advisory services to the region. Led by the African Union, the ILO supports the implementation of the Joint Labour Migration Programme in collaboration with the IOM and ECA. The JLMP was adopted in 2015 to strengthen the effective governance of labour migration in Africa under the rule of law, and supports the achievement of the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Through a people-centered development, gender equality and youth empowerment, the ILO is fully committed to Africa and to all its constituents. Constituents like the Tunisian National Dialogue Quartet, the 2015 Nobel Peace Prize laureates whose social contract, achieved through tripartism and social dialogue, were decisive in building a pluralistic democracy in Tunisia. In 1972, the ILO mission to Kenya first identified the informal economy, and formalization efforts have continued ever since, like here in Senegal today. While in 2019, as evidence of our 60 years of success in Africa, the Future Policy Awards recognize South Africa's expanded public works program, which the ILO's Employment Investment Program helped design and implement, opening up more than 8 million job opportunities since 2004. The world is changing. Africa is changing. Driven by technological innovations, demographic shifts, climate change and globalization. However, with 60 years of presence in Africa and 100 years promoting social justice, the ILO is ready to face these challenges with a renewed sense of purpose. Its centenary declaration for the future of work puts workers' rights and the needs, aspirations, and rights of all people at the heart of economic, social, and environmental policies. With the commitment of the ILO, and with the support of everyone in Africa, a human-centered future of work is within our ability to achieve.